Well, we are joined live in Atlanta by the Rambassador, Eric Dickerson. Good to have you with us.
Hey.
Gosh,
I couldn't hear. What'd you say?
I said good to have you with us, Eric.
Thank you. Glad to be here. What's going on, Skip?
All right, there's a lot to get to. All right, Eric.
I got to ask, do you have mini ED with you there? I can't see him.
You know, he didn't make it. He had to stay back in L.A. to get all the Ram fans all psyched up.
Okay.
He left New Orleans a couple of days ago. So he partied in New Orleans for about 2 weeks, but he's back in L.A. now.
I had a feeling you maybe sent him to join us on the set, but either way, I'm sure if you guys are successful Sunday, he will be here. So let's get to it. How confident are you in your Rams this Sunday?
I'm very confident in the Rams. I mean, I've been looking forward to this for 17 years. This rematch really is what it is from 17 years ago. And we know how good the Patriots are. We know how good Tom Brady is, Bill Belichick. But I think people have underestimated the Rams pretty much all year from the beginning of the season. I mean, I think at one point we were 9-1, and a lot of people, Skip, you included, said that, you know, this team has a lot of flash. And, you know, I don't think they're a solid football team. They're a good football team, but not a great football team. And I kept saying that, you know, we're a really great football team. And, you know, time has shown that we're where I thought we'd be all along. And how confident am I? I'm just as confident. I feel we beat the New Orleans Saints in New Orleans, and I feel just as confident about this game. I think that the Los Angeles Rams will win this football game.
So does that mean that the Rams are going to steal this game on a late blown call? Is that how confident you are?
Don't ever start that stuff, Skip. Hey, look, they had a chance to win that game. That game went to overtime. Hey, look, it's no guarantees that they'd have got the ball back. Let's say they got the ball back. It's no guarantees they'd have scored a touchdown. It's like when Seattle played the Patriots in the Super Bowl. Everybody would have bet their life. They're going to score us over. That's just football. You never know what's going to happen on the next play.
So give us a score so I have something to shoot at. You think what Rams by 3 touchdowns? What do you?
I think the Rams will win by 7. That's what I'm thinking. You know, I hope it's more, me personally, but I think they'll win by 7.
Well, that doesn't show a lot of confidence in your pick, right? 7?
Hey, Skip, a win is a win. Hey, look, what does it say? You know, no confidence in the pick, or it's a win. It's a win is a win. You know how it works in football.
But you just said you were extremely confident. That would be 3 touchdown confident.
Hey, you're not going to bait me to that, Skip. Come on, man. You know that. I know. He's trying to get a sucker bet because, you know, I tell you, he tries to sit on the fence. He's like, well, I'm not sure. So he can have both sides. I call you the junior Don King of football.
Really? So how is it that I just keep every week winning Diet Dew case after case after case from my man Shannon Sharp, another Hall of Famer? I'm not sitting on those fences.
Getting sucker bets.
Oh, sucker bets. Really? Okay. Well, go ahead, Shannon.
I think the Rams, in order for it has to start defensively. You have to shut up the Patriots' running game because the Chargers and the Kansas City failed to do that, and it kept the Chiefs in 3rd and short, 3rd and 1 to 3. And you know when it's 3rd and 1 to 3, ED, you don't know if it's run or pass, and it's really hard to stop that. Are you confident that the Rams can stop the run and put enough pressure on Tom Brady to get him off his spot?
I am confident in that, and you're right about that, Shannon. One thing, when you give the Patriots a 3rd and 1, you know, 2nd and 3, 2nd and 2, you know, that's a plus for them. And the defense has played very well in this playoff run so far. They played very well in New Orleans on defense. They played well against your Cowboys, Skip, you know, shutting Zeke down, I think, to 41 yards. I know you hate to hear that. But, yes, I mean, this is the time to play well. This is that time. I mean, and one thing about our offense can score. I mean, we can keep up with any football team. And you have to give them credit. In New Orleans, a place that's hard to play. It's extremely hard to hear. You have to pretty much go with hand signals and quick counts down there. And they still were able to win that football game. They won't have that hostile crowd to deal with here in Atlanta.
So before I get to my opinion of your opinion, Mr. Dickerson, I've got to ask you about your running backs. Is Todd Gurley healthy, or is it about C.J. Anderson just being hotter than Todd at this point in the playoffs?
I think Todd is healthy. You know, at this point in the season, Shannon, you know this as well. You know, you're never 100%. If you're 80%,
right,
that's like being almost 100%, even 70%. So I think I believe that he'll be ready to play. You know, in that game in New Orleans, he didn't play well. I mean, that's football. But luckily, you know, we're fortunate to have another back in C.J. Anderson that if the main guy isn't playing well, and our main guy is Todd Gurley, you have someone else to go to. And we didn't run the football extremely well in that football game, no matter what. You know, I got to say, in that football game, Jared Goff won that football game offensively. You know, his throws, his running the football, his bootleg, just getting away from the rush. You know, that was why we were able to win that football game. But I think in this game here, we will have to be able to run the football. We can run the football against the Patriots. And I know that I'm hoping that Todd Gurley will have one of these games, an MVP game, so everybody can put this to rest. Is Todd Gurley healthy? Is he ready? So I'm saying he's ready.
And I think C.J. Anderson could have an MVP game. Seems like he's just.
Hey, we don't care. We don't care who has, as long as we win. We don't care who has.
So I'm going to boil this down for you guys, as I always do. And you just mentioned Jared Goff made some big-time throws at New Orleans to help win that game. And yet, this game for me boils down to the Rams have Jared Goff and the Patriots have Thomas, Edward, Patrick, Brady. It's as simple as that. And you've got Wade Phillips, and he can be a chess master against Tom Brady. But while your offense is going to play Madden, Brady's just going to keep playing slow but sure chess. He will figure ways to pick your defense apart. Whatever you take away, he will find an opening over here or over there, because you have to give him something, and nobody in the history of football has found that something more slowly but surely than Tom Brady will. He's played 8 Super Bowls and never played a bad one. He's been in every game. He's won 5 of them with 5 game-winning drives in the fourth quarter or overtime. And history is screaming at you right now. He's going to pull it off again this time. I think it's going to be 37-35 Brady over Sean McVay, because in the end, I just think Belichick's defense is torchable. You're going to have your way. You're going to score your points. But Brady will score more. I think he's been on a season-long, almost a vendetta to get even with what Belichick did to him in last year's Super Bowl, which is bench Malcolm Butler for the whole game. Your best corner, the guy who'd played the most snaps all year. He played no snaps in the Super Bowl, and Brady's back to right the wrong. And I believe he's going to right it against your Rams.
Have you ever heard of a guy named Nick Foles?
Yeah.
You ever heard his name before?
Yeah, the backup.
Didn't he play against Tom Brady? Didn't he play against Tom Brady last year?
Yeah, he played against Bill Belichick last year.
Did you make the same argument last year about Nick Foles versus Tom Brady? I'm just saying. I mean, somebody help me out here. Shannon, didn't he say that? Shannon died last year?
Wait, Ray Ambassador.
Yes, didn't he say that?
Was it you who predicted that Nick Foles would throw 41 points up on Belichick's defense? Because I don't think anybody predicted that. Because remember,
you know what I did? I did predict that the Eagles would win that football. I said the Eagles would win this football game, and I didn't need the points. They will win. I said that most definitely. Go back and look at the tape. One thing you have to do with Tom Brady, any quarterback, I think any defensive player, an offensive player knows this. If you hit a quarterback and get in his face, no one likes that, and Tom Brady included. I think for sure the Rams will get pressure on Tom Brady, frustrate him. Of course, he's going to get his throws. He's going to be Tom Brady. There's no doubt about that. But do I believe that we're the better football team? Do I think we have a great game plan for Tom Brady? Yes, I do. You can't take anything from Tom Brady or Bill Belichick.
Go ahead, Shannon.
They're the champ. They're the champ for a reason. There's a reason why they've been 4 to 5 of these things in the last 5 years. They're well coached. They're disciplined. They don't beat themselves, and somehow they find a way to convince the opposing team they need to be perfect, and sometimes they take unnecessary risk that puts them in harm's way. I just believe I know it's sacrilegious to say this, because Tom Brady is a GOAT quarterback. He's a transcendent player. But you got to put the ball in his hands, because if you let them have a 2-pronged attack where they're able to throw it and Tom Brady is able to pass it, you have no chance of beating them.
I agree with that.
Shannon, what have I told you from the start?
Yes.
There's one man in sports you do not bet against. And it's
I'm betting against him.
You are. You bet 2 cases of Diet Mountain Dew, and you're going to lose 2 more. You're already. Nope. We've cleared the decks and we started over, and you're already down 2 cases just in these playoffs. And now you're going to be down 4 cases because you won't learn your lesson. This is Michael Jordan in sheep's clothing. This is a cold-blooded assassin disguised as the nerdy, corny dad down the street. That's who he comes across as after the game. He's aw shucks, gee whiz, and he is an assassin, Psycho Tom on the football field. And you're going to see it once more, and you're going to have to come in here on Monday and say, yeah, I should have learned my lesson, but you won't. You just can't give in to him. You lost.
I'm going to come in here very, very happy.
Yeah.
I'm going to be on a bender.
Are you really?
Cause I'm going to be celebrating. Me and ED going to be celebrating in the 8.
Oh, boy.
Yes,
Really?
yes, we are. Yes, we are. Matter of fact, you know what, Skip? I just got a text from Little E. He watching you right now. He said he wants some of that Mountain Dew too. He said he wants 4 cases of Mountain Dew.
Really?
I'm trying to get him off the phone right now, so he said he wants some of that best. So he wants 4 cases of Mountain Dew. Skip.
We're talking about mini ED?
Little mini ED. He keep texting me over and over. I'm like, he said, tell Skip. He said, I'll take some of that.
You know what?
He's watching, yeah. I got my phone. I said, stop texting. I'm on air.
You know what? He should star in a horror movie this offseason because he's like a horror character. He's like the bride of Chucky, right? That's mini ED. That's a scary
he got
thing.
that stare down.
Yeah, he does.
Skip, you're going to be very disappointed on Monday. I'm sorry, Skip.
I have high confidence in Tom Brady winning a close game because they're always close games. All 8 of them have been close. They could have gone either way, right?
You know what, Skip? How about you do this? Tell Ernestine to go watch the game at her girlfriend's house because you're going to be slinging furniture and kicking stuff, and I don't want Ernestine around for any of that.
Ernestine will not watch the game, period. She will go shopping. She'll go somewhere with her sister. They will be out and about. And she will occasionally look at her phone to see if she's in trouble.
They know she's going to be out and about. You getting out of the house.
Yeah.